recording into the cloud. I'll
Okay.
just, yeah.
Okay. Okay. They've changed my flight to 6:55. Jesus. Okay. So now, this is for everybody. I was talking about this Tableau learn. Now, when you come to your account space and log in, I've logged in, as you can see my picture here. You will see create as if you want to download the Tableau desktop. You will see learn. Now you can come to this auto video. It's a 3 minute 39 seconds visualization. It takes you through everything you need to know about Tableau, just to broaden our knowledge. As you can see, this is a very simple dashboard, very simple. No lots of things. Very simple. It just walks you through some visualization. And what you should be more focused on is to build a dashboard, because it's very important. As we'll be building our own dashboard tonight too. I mean, this class is going to last for 1 hour, because I want to be able to, do a lot of things. So you can come to this auto video and follow this class from the class from beginning to the end. And then you can download the data set. Is this the sample, so another sample superstore data set, which is
Yeah.
Excel file. Now you can come to this learn as well and come to this sample data in case you want to explore other data sets. This is a 2014, employment change, millennial versus baby boomer, and a lot of different sectors. This is business sectors, entertainment, sports, public data, education. Based on anything you might want, you can download the data set and try to understand data sets, then come up with what you want to work on. So that will take me to tonight's class as we build our dashboard. So the last time we met, we worked on this executive summary, and we worked on product meter. We've been able to work on a lot of visualization, sales with discounts. That is merging two measures beside each other. And the sales by time frame, when we want to know a certain amount of sales for a time frame. Now then, quantity, the different moving averages we did. I don't know why my tablet is not opening. It's not giving me the full window. Okay, so and we have the profit meter, the sales moving average, the top product. We worked on products with the highest amount of sales, and then we worked on map as well, this is actually a profit map, the profit map. And then we worked on with the sales donuts, then the normal sales by chart, then worked on profit by category, and our first ever visualization, sales by category. So tonight we want to start with the dashboard. Now you would see that after your executive summary, the next icon beside it is a new worksheet. The one in the middle is a new dashboard. Why is my screen moving like this? The one in the middle is a new dashboard, and the very last one is a new story. So let's just open a new dashboard and open our dashboard. I don't know why my screen is moving. With Jesus have mercy.
Did you
Okay.
update, or maybe you need to log out and log in again, restart?
It's even a new laptop, eh? I mean, I'm actually a Mac lover, but I lost my Mac in June when I was coming to Nigeria, so
Okay.
I just had to get another one since I'm traveling back tomorrow. Okay,
How
now
about the last dashboard I have is sales with discount, or is it my mistake? After executive summary, we did sales with discount, isn't it?
do you have profit meter?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
where
you
is
have.
where?
Maybe yours is just maybe the way you arranged yours. I don't know, maybe.
Ah,
But it's fine. It's fine. Let's just work on the dashboard. So
okay.
now, when you open the dashboard, this is what the dashboard looks like for you. It's a free
Where is my
canvas,
profit meter?
and it says drop sheet here. Now, everything we have worked on, every
Product meter, yeah.
visualization, you see it. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, so every visualization we have worked on, you see everything beside your screen on the left side, and it says sheet, meaning that every sheet we've worked on, everything you have worked on, you see an icon, indicating their name. And now, when you move your cursor over any of those visualization, you see one tiny arrow
Sorry,
button.
about how did you get to that dashboard? I'm clicking on mine, it's not opening.
Look at my cursor. This is the dashboard.
Where is it?
That
Where is your
when you want
cursor?
to open a new worksheet, the button you press, that logo, the next one after it is dashboard.
When you want to open. Let me see. I opened a worksheet, yeah? Where did
You are
you
not
say
opening a worksheet.
Okay.
The next one after that worksheet icon is a dashboard. It looks like a four. Is it a four or
Yes,
be?
yes, I've seen it. Yeah, yeah.
That's the one. So I was saying you would see every of your visualization here by the side. Now you see the screen size. The screen size. Please, can you pause the recording? Let me log out and log back in. I don't know what's wrong.
Okay.
Can you pause it? I don't know why my screen is just moving.
Okay.
Okay, so now I was talking about the the names of every of our visualizations, everything we've done, would see the names of those elements by the side, those visualization now, not elements. Now you see when you hover over any of the visualization, I try to make my cursor a little bit colorful so that we can see it as it moves. Now you would see a little arrow icon here. Now, the arrow icon is simply telling you to, like, from the dashboard, you can actually click on the arrow and it will take you back to the sheet, that particular sheet. So it will take you to that particular sheet and you can, do whatever you want to do on that sheet if you have to. And now, when it comes to the size of the screen,
Mm-hmm.
now the size is always like 420 by 560, but when you click on the size,
Mm-hmm.
and click on the size, you would see range. When you click on the range, you will see automatic. So if you select automatic,
Mm-hmm.
you would have a whole full screen.
Okay.
Okay, you'd have a whole full screen. So you have a whole full screen. So now, when you come under the visualization list, you would see something like objects. Now
Mm-hmm.
you see horizontal container, vertical container. Now this is what an horizontal container looks like. Don't forget, Tableau is a drag and drop. I drag my horizontal container, I drop it. This is my horizontal container now. This is my vertical container. Now you would see that because I wanted to place this vertical container, I dragged my cursor down towards the end the of the first container inside of it. And then before I dropped it, Tableau has broken the screen down to two for me. I don't know if you are seeing my screen the way I'm seeing it for me because I'm not using two screens tonight. I'm using just one. So Tableau has broken down the screen for me into two. It is giving me a preview of what it looks like. Then once I'm okay with this preview, I will drop it. Then I've broken down into a vertical and horizontal container. I hope we are getting it. Now, if I
Not
want to
working
bring in
that way.
another, what?
If I want to drag it, it's not dividing it for me. Why?
Is it your first container?
Yeah, you drag the horizontal, isn't it?
Yeah, when you drag the horizontal, you have to drag it on the camera. Now, when you
Yeah,
drag the vertical, for example, or
yeah.
if I drag the horizontal again, now if I want this particular container to be broken into two,
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring my cursor towards this side of the container.
Okay.
Can you see that it has broken this very last container into two now?
Yeah.
Then I drop it, then it has broken it into two. Now, if I still want to further break this one into horizontal and vertical, for example, if I
Yeah.
do the vertical and I bring it towards this up, it will divide this particular one into two. If I bring it up now, it has broken into two. If I bring another vertical, for example, if I want to break this particular one into two, I'll put it towards the side of the container. And once it gives me a preview of what the breakdown will look like, I'll leave it. So as you can see now, I have this. As you can see, basically, as you can see, I've broken out the container into a bigger vertical, a smaller horizontal, a smaller horizontal, a smaller vertical, a bigger vertical, and I can break all of these things down into whatever I want, depending on how I want it to look like. So the idea is whenever you want to break a container into two, you need to bring the cursor to the side of the container for it to give you what you want. Now, if you want to break it into two equal halves, you can bring it to the top side of the container. You can, as you can see, it has broken it into two, and at the same time, you can bring it towards it down. It will break it into two for you, or towards the end of the container, just something towards the end there, and it will break it down for you into a two same shape container. I can break this into two again. I can say I want it to be broken down. This way, I can break it down. I can break this again. I can break this again. I can even break this into a smaller version. You see, the more I move the container, the more it shows a breakdown of what I can break down the containers into. So do we understand the breaking down of these containers now? Do we understand? Because it's very, very important we understand it.
Mine is
But
not really working like yours. It's just divided
you,
into two. If I try to
you
do more, break
are
into
not
smaller
you
parts
are not
like you.
moving it right, so that's why it's not giving you what you want.
Eh.
Yeah. Now, what I'm saying is, for example, now if I want to break this bigger one, if I want
Mm,
to break it into two like this, if I want to break it from the middle,
mm,
and I want to move a vertical container
mm,
or an horizontal container. Once I carry it, I've not dropped it. I'll
mm,
bring my cursor towards this side of the container I want to break. Now, once I bring my cursor to this part of the container
mm,
to break it into two, for example, now I carry my vertical container and I bring it into this. Now, because I've got it into this now, it will only
What's
show
wrong
me
with
a
my
circle of
mouse?
it's not breaking. But if I further bring it down,
Oh,
as you can see now, it has broken it into two, just like that. Can you see, Chinelo?
yeah. I think something is wrong with my mouse.
So
It's
now,
all over the place.
if I want to break this bigger ones into two equal halves,
My
I
mouse
can
is
bring another vertical container, and I'll bring it towards this side of the screen of the container, sorry, and it will break this into two equal halves for me. If I if I drop it here, that means I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. I can even break this into two. I can bring this here, and I've broken it down into two. And I can bring this into two, and I can say, I can drag it and show something towards the side and say, okay, I've broken this. I can even break this into two again and bring something like this towards this side. Even this other one, same thing. I can do all sort of breaking down. I can do all sort of breaking down. So that way, I have enough space to put every of my visualization. I have enough space to put every of my visualization. So do we understand the breaking down of the breaking down of these containers and all of that? Do we
mm.
understand? Do we understand now? Yes, if you
My
don't
laptop,
understand, talk
my
to me.
laptop is misbehaving. It's like it's whatever I'm doing is scattering it. I don't know. It's just showing all 100 screen at the same time, and I can't even find the mouse anymore. It's disappeared.
You can remove the what's it called now? You can remove the mouse and use the normal trackpad. What do you call it? I mean, it's mouse pad.
It's my mouse pad I'm using. I don't know.
The one on your laptop.
Yes.
Osla, how far about you?
Not really. To be
Can you
honest with you, I've used,
share your screen? Share your screen.
no, I'm not, I wanted to follow it without doing it so that I understand what you're doing. And then watch the video and practice with it. But
Okay.
if you want me to open my Tableau, because I feel like doing it with you would not give me the
Okay.
understanding I wanted.
Okay. What about you, Chinelo? What's up? Do you want to share your screen or do you want us to continue?
Okay, let me share, because what I'm not able to do is create all those small ones. It's just divided it into two. It's not allowing me to, even when
Yes,
I drag and try to, break it down into those little parts you did.
yeah, share your screen. Let's see. Share your screen. Okay. Now just move a vertical or horizontal container. Move anyone and hold it. Don't drop it yet.
That's the
Carry it.
thing. Mine is always dropping.
You
Okay,
have
I'm
to
going to
press
carry
down on
it.
your distance.
I'm carrying it now.
Now, bring your cursor towards the end of the canvas, the particular canvas. Wait.
Yeah,
Now, as you can see, it has broken it into two for you.
yeah,
Now, bring it down. Bring your cursor towards the end of this particular or container.
yeah,
Wait, it has not. It will give you a preview. Keep moving it down.
yeah.
Move it down again. Can you see that it has
Okay,
broken it into two for you? It is giving
yeah,
you a preview of what it looks like. All you have to
yeah.
do is, if you want this preview, you drop it. Just drop
Okay,
it like that. Then it will cut it into two.
okay,
Can you see now?
yeah.
With another vertical container and try to bring it towards the end of any of these two containers. Let's see what you will have.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah, it's divided
Yeah.
this one as well.
So that's how you'll be
So
dividing it
anytime you click, you see what you have there, yeah?
exactly. So
Okay.
that is how it will keep breaking it down for you
For you, okay. So we only
until
use vertical to break it down, not horizontal. Oh.
you use both. You use
You
both.
use both, okay,
Yeah,
depending on the
depending on
shape
how
you
you want
want.
to break it.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So you can stop sharing.
Thank you.
Okay. Mm, lovely. Okay. So these are what I have done so far. So I will delete all of this. Let me see if I can delete. Yes, I can delete this. I can delete it and delete it. You can see this arrow, this star button is saying
Yeah,
remove from dashboard. So that's how we
yeah.
can,
Remove
that's
what
how
we
we
don't
delete.
want. Okay.
Yes, that's how I'll delete it. So I'll just I'll just delete all of this that I have. Then we can start the dashboard hopper from the beginning. Okay, so what's remaining? Okay, so as you can see now, I don't have anything on my Canva anymore. I don't have anything. So let's start to build these visualizations that we have. So the first thing first, I want to move an horizontal container. I drop it. Then let me bring in a vertical container. Let me sort of can have broken it into two. Let me bring in another vertical container. Let me see what I can have. I have this. Let me bring in a vertical container. Let me see what I can have. I have this. Let me bring in another vertical. Let me see what I can have. I have this. Let me bring in another vertical. Another vertical. Let me see. Okay. So I have this. The next one. Let me bring in another vertical container. Another vertical container. I'm trying to be fast so that we can cover the whole dashboard tonight. So, and I still have this. So The first thing I want to do is now, another thing I want to show is you can bring in a text. You can bring in a text into it. So if I drag it and drop it, Tableau asks me to write whatever I want to write. So so I will say sales data visualization of company ABC for the year ended December 2025. And because of that, I can highlight this and change it to whatever I want, and change the font size, change the font color and all that. I can bring it down to 8. And I say, okay, let me see what I have. So this is what I have. As you can see, I have a short right up here, and I can double click on it. And double click on it to open the box again, and I can say, okay, I have this text. Let me bring it down a bit. Let me say for the year ended, and say okay. Then I can double click, and at the same time say I want it to be centered in terms of the word itself. So now I have this, and all I need to do, I can even decide to give it a color, because let me say, and decide to give it a color so that I can, can be distinguished amongst others. Now, the first thing we have on our visualization is, please hope you can see my screen. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
First thing
again
we have,
did you type words in it again?
what?
Okay, don't worry.
What
How
do you
you
see?
typed, how did you type words into it?
You see this text object here.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to drag and drop it on one of the
Okay.
containers. Then it's asking for your text right up. You write it there, you can format it. Okay. So the next thing is bringing in our visualization. Now, don't forget you want to drag and drop. Then I'll say my sales by category. I will bring it and drop it here. Now, this is where you now start to do a lot of editing. As you can see now, these texts are too big. This is too big. It's too big. The sheet name is too big. Then I can say the size. I want to bring it out to 14, for example. Let me say 14 or 12. And I say apply. Now, as you can see that the heading or the title of the visualization is what it has reduced. I can double click on it, highlight, and still reduce it to like 10. And I say, okay. You can see it becomes smaller. Now, all of these headings, I want to format them to become smaller. All of these,
Albert, sorry.
yeah.
Is there any other way we can drag and drop without using this? Mine is always dropping before I get to where I want to go. Is there any other method we can use?
There is no other way. It means you're not holding on your trackpad.
I'm really holding it. Even my finger is crying now. Before you can reach where it's going, is clicked out. I don't know whether it's from my.
What laptop are you using?
Is it not Acer or whatever they call them?
Acer, okay.
Windows.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Okay, I'll find another way to do it. I'm using 2 fingers. Yeah.
Now, okay, let me move on then. Now, for every of the visualization you drag, you always see a legend that comes with the visualization. Something like this. But to be honest, we don't need all of these legends. We only need one legend to make as a filter so that it can sync with all of the visualization. So because of that, this legend, I'll be deleting it. I'll take it off. I've taken it off. Now I'll have to refill the horizontal, what's it called now? the horizontal canvas now. So I have this now. Let me still break it down. Okay, let me break this down too. Okay, so now I'm still working on this first visualization now. So I'll just use this link and say go to sheet. I just say go to sheet. Now this is the sheet, okay? Then I'll come and say I want to format it. I want to format it. It's asking for field. Then I'll say category. Because I've said category now, it has given me the every information about it. Then I can reduce it. I can reduce it to like 10. And I say, okay, I've reduced it to 10. And then I can now come back to the dashboard. Now, because of that, it has reduced drastically in terms of the technology, the furniture, and all these things. So let me try to see if I can modify these values. We have some sales. I'm sorry, but I am trying to be fast so that we can, some sales. Let me reduce, but basically want to reduce the number. Let's see. The number is reduced. Then we can go back to the dashboard and we have this. Mind you, this will just be a rough dashboard, but it's just to give you an idea of what to do, And then when you go through the learn visualization as well, you will understand better. So the next thing is I want to move profit by category. Profit by category, I'll just drag and drop. And drag and drop. This is now because this is so small, I'll have to delete this because it is somehow. So if I take this off and I have this, then I can come into the sheet name. Send it into the sheet name. Then I come to do edit. I come to do edit.
I'm just gonna follow you, then I can practice later.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do format, sorry, not edit.
Okay.
I'll do format. Then I'll come to subcategory or category. And then come to category. I'll reduce this to 9. And then I say I'll close it. Now the header itself, I can highlight and say W semi-bold. And 14 as the font size. Then okay. Then I say okay. So everything becomes smaller. Then I can come back into my dashboard and say profit by category is what's wrong with this header? Okay, so we've been able to, build 2 visualization. So the next thing we want to do is I want to add a little bit of space here. Let me see what I can have. Okay, I can have that. Let me look for another one. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is the sales percentage. Now, don't forget every of these legend, we have to remove them. I have to remove them. Okay. I'm going to laptop. We're going to stack it, right? So the next thing I want to do is want to move sales by percentage and sales by or profit by map. So I'll be moving my sales percentage. I'll be moving it here. Jesus have mercy upon me. Laptop that's just the screen is going to the other side from your side, Abby.
Hmm?
Is the screen moving to another to my Chrome from your side as well?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Is my screen static? Is it stable? Hope it's not moving to another place?
No, everything you're doing is okay. The only thing is the Zoom page keep coming on
Yeah,
and
that's
off.
the problem I'm having. I don't know why.
Okay.
Let
And you
me
can't
close,
close that Zoom, isn't it?
let me
You can't
close.
minimize every other thing. Maybe because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing like
If you
that.
minimize all of them, maybe they won't be coming on.
I'll just share one screen.
Okay.
So I'm sharing just one screen now.
Mm.
Okay. So I have this, and I want to have 3 more here. And because this is like this, I can still bring in a little vertical this thing inside here.
Mm.
Inside what I've done, and to just send this up and create a small space
Mm.
for me here. And that way I've introduced another
Mm.
information. Now here I want to put my my sales percentage here, which is my pie chart,
Mm.
and my donut charts. Those ones have to be together.
Mm.
So the next thing I'll do is I'll just come to my donut chart. I want to reduce the header drastically, and I say okay. Let me say apply. Okay, it still looks big a bit. Let me say 8 and I say apply. Okay, that's not bad. Then I say okay, I come into my sales pie chart. All right, click, I come in, I say 9. And I say okay. Now I have both these elements. Now
Mm.
the legend is showing underneath like this.
Mm.
I have to remove it. I'll have to remove it. So please, I need a minute, please. Can you pause the recording, please?
Okay. Mm.
What you Thank you. Now what you realize is I'm letting the heading of each of my visualization, I'm letting them be the same. They have to be the same. So this is 9. This is 9. Let me close this. This is 9. So because these two are 9, I have to make this header to 9. This has to be 9. For uniformity's sake. For uniformity's sake, I'll have to say this should be 9. Apply. I say okay. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is, mind you, this is just going to be a rough dashboard, but I just want to do it so that we have an idea of what the dashboard looks like, and we can, at the end of the day, we can build a dashboard that is even better than this. So the next thing I want to bring into our visualization is we have the map here. So let me see where I can. Okay, I can bring the map here. Map here. Let me see what I will have. And I say, and I come into the map. I reduce the header to the same information. And I say, okay, mind you, this is the legend. I have to remove the legend. Now, because I remove the legend now, the map decided to expand, then I'll have to bring in another vertical container, something like this. Yeah, something like this. And I can now bring in another horizontal container into this to break it down into two. And I have this, I can, break it down into two. Okay, so now all of these elements here, I want to put the moving averages. I have top products here. I can at the same time can move my top products elsewhere. Okay, I'll start with my sales moving average. I'll put it here. Then my profit moving average, I'll put it under it. My discount moving average, I'll put it under it. My quantity moving average, I'll put it under it. So that all of those averages can be on the same place rather. So then I have to do a little bit of formatting here from the sheet. Say okay. Down to the next one. So you do a lot of formatting when you are doing the dashboard because you want everything to be the
fit
same.
in.
Yes, actually. Then take this at 9. See. Okay. I'll say okay. Now, because I want this to show, there is something I have here, day of order. I can actually remove it. I can double click here and I say day of order. I can click on it. I can write. Now, what I did was I double clicked on the day of order and it opened up this information in case I want to write something else. And as you can see, that is a custom day of order. I can remove it and I say okay. As you can see now, the day of order is removed, but I have here still. And I can, at the same time, I can remove the years too. I can remove it. I can remove the year. I can come into the data set itself and I say the year. I right click. I say show header. I come to my sales moving average. That does not have the year. I come to my discount. I say show header. I remove the year. Come to my quantity. I say show header. Then I come back to my dashboard and everything has moved. And as you can see, they are taking shape and they are aligning the more I'm working on them. So the next thing I have here is I have the top product. The top product. Let me see what I can put inside the top product. Okay, now I have to remove this yes, this what's it called? This legend, and the more I remove it, the more the containers they keep opening up. So I'll just have to like work on it again. That's what I'll do. So the next thing I want to do is top product. Let me bring my top product here. Let me see what I will have. And I'll come into the top product. The sheet name, I reduce it to 8. I say apply. And I say okay. And I leave this here. And I come to the legend. I remove the legend. Now I have this. Now the next thing is sales by profit meter. So I can bring my sales by profit meter here. The next one is sales by time frame. Now the next one is sales with discounts. Then I can come into the sales by time frame. I double click. Yes, then I hold the write up and I say apply. And I say okay. So as you can see, everything is showing and is legible. And the next one, the sales with discounts. I can right click, change my font type to the normal font I was using. change the black to a darker shade, and I say apply, and I say okay. So as you can see, sales with discount is now, as you can see now, on my sales with discount now, my Canva is still having lines. So I'll have to come into the sheet to remove these lines, actually. I have to come into the sheet to remove those lines. So I'll right click and say format data. And I come to columns, there's no lines. I come to the lines logo and I say none. Let me see. Come to header, say none. Come to panel, say none. So, okay, go on to top panel. No. Header, no. So you just have to look for the lines. Yeah, now I've gotten the lines. As you can see, the row divider pane. I've gotten the lines. Then come back to my dashboard, and everything is just the same with others. Now I realize that most of the title of my visualization, they are always on the middle. So I'll just come back here and I click on the name and I bring it to middle and I say apply. Okay. Then I remove the parameters. I remove the parameters here. Remove the parameters. So the next thing now, as you can see, as we are taking all of those elements one by one, those visualizations, it is marking them saying you have used this, you have used this, you have used that. So let's look for product meter now. And I place the product meter here. And I come to the sheet name and I reduce it to 12. Okay, and I say okay. Now all of these legends, I'll have to remove them. I will have to remove them. Now the next thing is executive summary. Now the executive summary is a KPI. So it is supposed to be, now let me try if I can move this top product and move it here. Let me see if I can do something like that. So I can move this. It's not moving. I initially want to move I really want to use the executive summary as
So
number
you
one.
can't just click on it and move it. It's not moving like that, yeah?
Not movable.
Mm.
It's not, unfortunately. And so I'll just leave my executive summary under actually. But you know that I want to move it to the top.
Top, yeah.
So the executive summary, let me see what I can do about it. Executive summary. Say okay. Why is it that it's only profit minus is showing? Let me take it off and redo it. Now, as you can see, the more you try to sort something, the more it keeps coming. How do I have only profit margin here? Why is it sending requests? Just cancel it. Okay, I think I only have executive summary here. That's why it's giving me that element. I don't know why, because everything here was complete. So I'll just wait for it to send it and let me see what it will come out with. Because usually it is supposed to show me all the elements inside the executive summary. So I'll just wait a bit. It's very slow, I don't know. But then, however, I'll move my executive summary here. You all know what I want to put here anyway, so. Take this off. Yeah, it should come from here. And this from here as well. Okay, back onto Z it and say, let me bring it back. Okay, now it has given the same thing. Okay, so I have this, and I want to take this off. I can always delete one. Why is this guy always like this? Let me bring back this container. So the next thing I want to do is I want to bring in the executive summary the way it is. The executive summary is supposed to be bigger than this, but I'll leave it like this. Because I don't want to start doing all this data visualization again, to be honest, because we've done it. I don't know. Yeah, we've done. I don't know why it changed, but I'll just leave it as that. So now the next thing I want to do is now, for example, now if we want to so we have used everything on this visualization. We have used everything. We have used everything. So let me say if I want to increase this, I can increase this. If I want to increase this, you can actually drag drop and drag drop.
You might need to delete that box underneath it. See whether it will move.
Yeah,
There's a content underneath it, isn't it?
Yeah, there is. I'm trying to manage it, that's why. Let me put the executive summary here and let me see what I'll have. I can adjust this a little bit. Okay. Let me try to adjust this and okay. This is a little bit small. Okay. So I can adjust it a little bit. Okay, and then I can now decide to bring this down a bit. Okay, then I can say, okay, let me bring this down a bit just to demo something. Okay, now this is my executive summary. However, it's supposed to be somewhere here because it comprises the list of the KPIs. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to make one of these visualization a filter so that when we click on it, it will show us information of what we clicked. Just for example, every information inside this dashboard, they are either sales, profit, or discount. Okay, now so we can make one of these visualization we can make it a filter so that when we click on any of the information, it shows information concerning that particular product alone. So I'm just going to look for one of the visualization. Now, when you select the visualization you want to use, you will see an icon here saying use as filter, more option. You can see all the options and you can use as filter. Now, I want to use as filter so that it's whenever I select anything on it, it affects all the other visualization. So once you click on use as filter, I've used this visualization as a filter. Now, if I select West, let's see what's going to happen. Now, because I selected West, every information this visualization is showing me is information concerning West. Either profit, either loss, either sales, anything. Now, if I select Central, for example, now, it will change. Everything concerning the information will change, and everything will just be showing information concerning Central. And if I say South, every information concerning South will be displayed. Now, if I come to North, I will read, yeah, the next, you would see that everything concerning East is what is being shown on the Canva. Now, when I now want to, for example, when I want to present this to the stakeholders, there is this button here. It says what is written on it? It says presentation mode. If I click on it now, Tableau will come to presentation mode. To come to presentation mode that everybody can see. It's more like when you're presenting using what is this Microsoft PowerPoint, and you can, it's actually clickable actually, even while you are in the presentation pane, it's clickable. And you can click on whatever you want. You can change anything. I can select this and I can select this. Now, when I select any of the information and it brings up the information, if I want to have everything back on the Canva, I have to select that same information I selected, that it showed the different information. So I have to select the same button that I selected so that everything can come back to normal. So let me click on that so that now everything is back to normal. Now if I select this this thing is not clickable. If I select this this Canva, why are they not clickable? Let me stop my presentation mode for now. Now, if I click on product, for example, and I make it filter, no. If I come to sales by category, I make it filter, for example, and I say shortlist. Is it shortlist? Now, if I've used this sales by category, I've used it as a filter now. So I want to see every element of sales using the product names. So if I select the first one, everything concerning the products is going to come up. Every information concerning the product is going to come up. If I click on it again, it should go to normal. And if I click on it, tomorrow, everything will still be the way they are because I've used it as a filter. Then if I click on it again, everything will come back to normal. So basically, when you are working on a dashboard, you can use one element as a filter. Now, I asked you to check that Tableau lane. When you check that Tableau lane, there are lots of buttons you would see inside it. Even I myself, for example, now let me share my screen on, because I have that same visualization. I'll just walk us through what the dashboard looks like. Where's my Chrome? Now, this is my Chrome and this is I've logged in. So let me come to my visualization, my profile, my visits, then it shows me my visualization. So I want to look for, now this is my Tableau lane and I click on it. Now it shows me, sorry, I hope you can see my screen, please.
Yes, we can.
Now I'm showing this visualization on cloud now. Okay, I'm showing it on cloud now. So this is what the Tableau lane is like. If you follow it, you see all of this information. You'll be able to do this. It's more of a profitability data set. Now you can see the KPIs, sales, profit, profit ratio, profit by order, and so on and so forth. Now, this is my my flag now. Now, this visualization, now let me say I want to edit. Let me say I want to edit now. Let's so it's now open up a Tableau Tableau interface for me. So this is the first visualization, which is sales by category. Now these are area, just as we did in one of our classes. They are basically sales by category, just as we did the preview in our own too. But this is another way we can do your sales by category, which is profit, profit, I said profit, technology, office supplies, and furniture. And the next one is by segment, which is, I don't know, I've lost my connection. I don't know why. Connect. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. Don't know, I kind of lost my connection there. So this is the next one, which is sales by segment. I hope it opens. Let me go to the next one if it opens. KPIs and so on and so forth. Even this class that I said we use just 1 hour, we are past 1 hour already. Why is this thing taking long to show? Sorry, I have to refresh this page. I think because I lost my internet there. Now, so this is the sales by segment. We have different segments: the consumer, corporate, home, that's what we have in the segment area. Then the profit by ratio is just, these are simple visualization. The profit by ratio was, map was used. Then the KPIs, just as we have our executive summary, these are the KPIs. Then I have these are profit ratio by the different cities in the data set. So I have this dashboard now. Now, this dashboard, if I select a certain city in all of this, in this map, show me information concerning that state alone. If I say 𝐖𝐈𝐓, for example, now, as you can see, everything now, the 𝐖𝐈𝐓 now, the data set, the Tableau will do something like, it will show me all the cities in that data set that are in that particular state, and it will show a certain number, to show a certain number for each of those cities. If I select another one, the same thing happens. It goes inside and it selects whatever information that concerns that state. So basically, that's what I want you to do. When you do it, you get the same information. But I really want you to do it. Just go towards the Tableau line, and you can have another broader overview of even the dashboard, because there are some buttons you would, press when you come to the dashboard. There are some actions you can take on the dashboard that it can help your visualization. So that's why I thought I was going to go over the other dashboard, but at the same time, I will implore us to take our time to go over the sample, what's it called, the how to do videos, and we can have a second dashboard. By so doing, we have started building our portfolio little by little. So that is just, so basically with that, don't forget you can make use of this as a filter. When you use it as filter and you select any of the elements inside the filter, it automatically goes into the visualization, and it does what? It brings out elements or information for you based on what you want to know. So on this, we have been able to demonstrate and show us. So I believe we have an idea of this, and when we watch the videos again, it will become more, we will understand it the more. So with that, I'll be coming to the end of Tableau with your cohort. I don't know if you have any question. Do you have any question, please?
So how about this dashboard? It's like making you use it for stakeholders, isn't it? Showcase everything.
This dashboard is a compilation of every
you've done,
visualization you've done. And that is when you present. If your job allows you to present, you have to present what you have done to the stakeholders. To be honest, you have to present so that they can understand what you've done. So basically, this is just a simple dashboard
Yeah.
of sales and profit for the period of this data set.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
is there any other question? Osla, are you with us? Osla, are you there?
Oshala.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll be saving my dashboard now so that I don't lose it. So when
Okay.
you go over the video, please try as much as possible to pay full attention and let's
Yeah.
have the same thing.
Yeah, you
So
were quite fast. Yeah. So I've settled down and create mine and
yes,
follow the video. Yeah.
even as fast as I am, it's been over an hour. It's been over an hour, 30 minutes, really. And I was
Mhm.
thinking I would take the class for just 1 hour. But then the most
You know,
important thing is
you
copying.
kept going and coming. So
Yeah, so the most important is finishing the syllabus.
yeah.
So because from tomorrow like this, I might not be available for any class. So
Okay.
that
Thank
starts with
you.
that. We've been able to cover Tableau, and I believe that you will be able to, tackle any question. And please don't forget to always to research and make use of AI tools to help your researches as well. They
Mm.
are they are very, very important. And please don't forget Tableau Prep. Make
Yeah.
it Tableau Prep and the Tableau Learn and the how-to videos as well.
Yeah.
The how-to videos and the different data sets you can download to
Yeah.
dissect the data. So, and most importantly, you have to understand the data, which is very key. So
Yeah.
that I'll stop sharing my screen. You can stop recording now because
Okay.
I think we are done with the class.